Honestly, I thought I wouldn't be making this, but on the other hand, I guess I can make one, a little extra one, on the side of other projects that I'm currently working on, as well as some projects for the channel, as well as some projects for the social media platforms that we will be using. I guess I can work in between those projects and along with other project videos. I was gonna create more Nikkei content, Goddess of Victory content, but then I looked at it and I'm like, game is a grind. You gotta log in every single day, do the basic same things, and yeah. And that's how you upgrade the game too. And it's like, it gets so repetitive to a point where you don't want to even play the game anymore. And that's what I feel like I'm doing, because it hasn't gotten too repetitive enough, but it's just like the material base which they need to fix. I've been playing Nikkei about a couple of years. This is not about Nikkei, but I'm just going on a tangent. But I've been playing Gods to Victory for a couple of years, and they still haven't fixed the upgrade system, which is you log in every day and then you upgrade. I would like to log in every day and upgrade one Nikkei and move on. Because not upgrading like different Nikkeis to my style. It's just weird. Because they all play the same. You fire a gun and you shoot. You fire a gun and you shoot. And you do your special. That's it. That's the whole entire gameplay. If it was 3D, I would completely understand why they have you working on multiple different characters. But this is a mobile game, and it's been a mobile game for a couple of years. And since they had enough money to actually make a Stellar Blade, like, they had enough money to make Stellar Blade, but not enough money to actually, upgrade Nikkei into a console thing or something like that. They had enough money to put Nikkei on a cloud gaming service rather than on an actual console and upgrade it. Since it's been out, I don't even know. Like, it's some people say it's been out since 2015. I remember it coming out in 2020, but some people are saying different ones. Like, it was out in 2015, then it released in 2020, and I'm looking at Goddess of Victory. Like, when did you even release? And when was the last time you actually thought about upgrading your game? So I don't know if Stellar Blade is going to the Stellar Blade DLC, which is Goddess of Victory DLC. I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know if that's going to be a chance for us to see what a 3D Nikkei is, 3D Goddess of Victory is like, because they could have just put that in a whole different game, honestly. But no, they wanted to combine the two games instead, which makes sense. But you could have just made a whole Nikkei game instead of a whole, DLC to experiment and see if we wanted like a 3D Nikkei game. We need a 3D Nikkei game. Not we want a 3D Nikkei. We need one. And okay. And my point of view is to end this conversation off, and hopefully end it off once and for all. Um, this is just one of the multiple things that we're gonna get into. Um, what was it? Um, yeah, Nikkei needs a 3D game. Yeah, I'm just saying. We get like giant robots in like Stellar Blade DLC with Goddess of Victory and all these other stuff. You give us like 3D animations, and it's like Nikkei's already animated. You already have the voice actors, and plus you already have like the animation budget for a whole Nikkei game whenever you want to create it, like, and you can create like multiple. You can do 2D style. You have all these design and ideas. Why not just put it on a console or some kind of game? You don't have to release a physical disc, but at least release a game that can update itself towards like other consoles. Like, we're gonna put it on the Xbox, and the Xbox transition. You can literally transition to the next Xbox, and boom, bam, slam. You pretty much got a game that can go on for a long time. And when you're ready to end it, Guess what? You can go with a complete edition of a physical version, and literally, bam, slam, you make a lot of money from that, and then you can move on to the next game. Because I'm not even sure if they want to do Nikkei for the rest of their. I don't know if Shift Up wants to do Nikkei forever. I don't know if the Nikkei team wants to do Nikkei forever, because it looks like they had one game before that got canceled and didn't do so well, and other stuff. But I don't know. This is speculation on my part, but Shift Up could. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Shift Up could really upgrade their stuff more, and yeah. But they make a lot of good games. They made one singular digital and physical game that everyone can actually play. It's called Stellar Blade, and that's the only one they made, and they're making DLC towards it. Yeah, I understand, but hey, whatever. It's something, I guess, regardless of victory. Anyways, am I gonna play the game live coming out? Pff, no. I don't got a PS4 or PS5. You kidding me? I have to go buy a whole PS5 just to play the game. You technically don't. Yes, I technically do. Because I don't own any console. You see any console over there? There's no console over there. I mean, I got a Chromecast, but I don't think you can play Stellar Blade on the Chromecast now, can you? That's what I thought. Anyways, so that's one of the points. Also, ZZZ Zenless Zone Zero is coming to Xbox on the official Facebook page of ZZZ. They leaked or something leaked for them, saying that they're going to release a special Xbox version of those guys. I forgot. I haven't played the game in so long. What are you called? Bang Boos, a special Bang Boo Xbox exclusive thing that's going to be released on Xbox. Now this is for ZZZ's first official console release, and along with Genshin Impact being multiple platforms, as well as its other brothers being multiple platforms as well, like Honkai Star Rail transporting to physical in all the platforms, as well as Honkai Impact Third being available on all consoles and in cloud and all that other stuff, and that game that we all just don't remember that they made. I don't even. I didn't even play it. It was some. It was for like women. It was some virtual novel for women. I played a little bit of it. I didn't play that much, but yeah, it's good if you're a woman or a dude. If you're into that, either way, it's good. But that has not released on any console as of late. I don't know if they're going to release it on any console or they're building it up to have a release on a different console, and definitely I do not know that information, however, but the information I do have recommends them to be making something towards a physical version for all their games. That's it's not confirmation, but it is a possibility since they did do that with what is it called, uh, Honkai Star Rails, and they're trying to deal with Genshin Impact and other stuff as well. So you can just download the content when it comes out. And, yeah, like Sword Art Online, when it comes out later, you can download it all. Bam, bam, slam. Anyways, also Persona 4 Rewind, Persona 4 Golden Rewind. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but I got a speech impediment, so you guys have to let stuff go. Anyways, Persona 4 Rewind, Persona 4 Golden Rewind is coming out. When? I don't know because of Atlas not really giving us release dates and giving us confirmation of games, but not really giving us release dates or an idea of a release date. It could come out whenever. Listen, Persona 5 was announced in. Dear God. Dear God, it was announced. Because I know Persona Portable came out in 2010. Dear God, it released in like 2015. I know that for sure. It was either 2016 or dear God, it's been a while. Dang, that thing released either in 2016 or in the 2020s. I don't remember. It was somewhere between 2016 and the 2020s. I don't remember. I probably edit that in or won't. I like making raw videos. But yeah, it took a long time for Persona 5 and then Persona 5. It took a long time for Persona 5 to come out, but not Royal because they already had like most of the stuff done. And it's like you already had the base Persona 5 game. Why didn't you just release all of it together with Persona 5 Royal or just Persona 5? Like here's Persona 5, it's complete like a complete edition of Persona 5. Or they just have to make Persona Royal. I'm just saying. But yeah, are they gonna create Persona 1 and 2 remakes? They say it's not on the schedule. This is confirmed by the creators and by my sources that they say they're gonna remake Persona 1 and 2. They would love to remake Persona 1 and 2, but it's not on the schedule for Persona games. However, they will make Persona 6, and that's all the confirmation we have. And we know some leaks about Persona 6, but not a lot of those leaks are confirmed or denied by the actual creators, so I can't confirm or deny those that are not confirmed or denied by the creators themselves. But however, what I can confirm is that Persona 1 and 2 might get remakes because they did release them on the Nintendo Switch in Japan for a remake for a re-release. I don't know. I don't know if it's coming out on the Nintendo Switch 2 or whatever. Well, we just need to polish it a bit and actually get Persona 2 both of its versions because it had Innocent Sin and Punishment. I don't know why you split Persona 2 into two games, but you could just split back into Eternal Punishment and Innocent Sins. Persona 2. Persona 2 Internal Punishment and Internal Sins. That's what you could turn it into. I don't know about Persona 1. Um, don't know about that game if you wanted to add more or less. Probably more. But I just say, like, sooner or later they're going to upgrade them. But listen, these guys go all out on their Persona games and more. So when they say they're going to release Remake 1 and 2, they're gonna remake 1 and 2 from the ground up, and that's going to be absolutely amazing when they do that and actually show 1 and 2 some love. It's just gonna take time. It's gonna take a long time, but it's gonna have to take some time. I'm like 2025. I'm only 20. I'm 22 this year. Yeah, I turned 22 this year. I have time. I have lots of time on my hands. Too much time. I need to find a job, a real job. This is your job. No, it's not. I need to find an actual job that pays me. I don't get paid for these videos. YouTube. I'm just joking, but yeah. What else was there? Oh yeah, there was some new Batman games and other stuff that I found. It's on the internet. I might make 2 videos today if I feel like it. I don't know if my depression will allow me to do that, but I might make more. There's also a Blood Party game coming out for the PS4. Why the PS4? Because they can put forward the PS5 version. Also, they already started making it on the engine of PS4, and they started pre-orders, which you should never do if you're not sure you're gonna release it on an old console. It's not old, but a previous console. And plus, they're gonna release the PS6 pretty soon. So I don't even know if people are gonna play Blood Party, the new game. I don't even know. I'm not even sure. But pre-orders are a thing. So if people don't pick it up, I definitely will. Hell yeah. I've been meaning to play Blood Party. I heard it's really, really scary, and I heard it's really, really good. And listen, I've seen some gameplay. The scariness, oh yes, it's good. The gameplay, I have not played it, but I want to play it. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's, but actually gore. You see people's guts splurt on the wall. There's blood everywhere. Dear goodness, that sounds amazing. And the music, it actually makes you scared. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's doesn't have any music. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's FNAF World does. But that's not the point. The point is they don't have like lots of music in their games. It's just quiet. But Blood Party, it went all out. It got music, it got gore, it got everything. And even got backstories, bad endings, and all kinds of different stuff. And you can mess up any moment of the game. So if you don't have a save file already, guess what? You gotta start back over. Which I love that old gameplay. I love it. Will I play Blood Party for the channel? Hell yes, if I can find copies of them. Because there's like multiple copies on the Vita. I got the digital version of it. I think I'm going to get the PS4 versions of it, the Vita versions, and I gotta find the DS version. I'm not playing the PC ports. I don't play PC. If it's not digital or physical, I'm not playing it. Like it has to have a digital code. I'm sorry, a digital code or at least like some physical version before I buy it. And that has to be like on GameStop because I don't buy from online websites anymore because they take my money and run. So, I'd rather pay for it up front with an actual company that will show me how to type it in and put it in and how to actually get it into the device I'm trying to get it into. Meanwhile, they also support all the stuff I need to record for it. So, yeah, you see my point of view. Yeah, yeah. What's Blood Party? Most of you are asking what Blood Party is. I might do that in a separate video explaining that. That's gonna be one of the projects for this year. Explaining Blood Party. Probably not a project. I won't put it as a project, but I will put it as something we might do so we can learn the history and the timeline. I might put it on the live stream project. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on the live stream project. Yeah, I got the computer over there. I can live stream it this weekend, and we can put one of the live stream projects off. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a live stream project on Saturday. Not Saturday, Sunday, Sunday, because I got stuff to do on Saturdays. I'm busy on Saturdays. So definitely Sunday. Um, so we might get that live stream project out of the way. Okay, so what else is there? Oh, that's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna explain what a little bit of Blood Party is before we get into it on the live stream on Sunday. So basically, Blood Party was the Five Nights at Freddy's before Five Nights at Freddy's was actually a thing. That's about it. And it was scarier than Five Nights at Freddy's, and it set the standard for many horror games like Slender Man and whatever else. I don't think Scott was actually inspired by Blood Party at all because he said what he was inspired by. And I don't think he ever heard what Blood Party is. Not a lot of people heard what Blood Party is, but hey, it's pronounced Corpse Party, but I'm not saying Corpse Party. Like the title of the game is Corpse Party. But I don't call it Corpse Party. I call it Blood Party because it's a bloodbath in the games. It's never about the corpses or the ghost. It's about the blood and gore and horror. So I call it Blood Party. But it's pronounced Corpse Party now. So do with that information you will. I call it something different. You guys might call it something different as well. Who knows? But it's pronounced Corpse Party. We're gonna do Corpse Party Sunday. I'm gonna put it on the live stream on project list. What else is there? I think that's it. Other than GameStop is like putting on. If you were looking for GameStop cards of anime and all kinds of different stuff and favorite characters, they're back in stock. So go do with that information as you will. All right. Also, the Harley Quinn Fart Sniff comic is out. So go to your Bargain Nobles, buy it online where you buy books, buy it digitally or whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna read it. I don't read books. I don't do a lot of whole. I got like 4 free books. They're all good, but I'm not gonna. I don't read books. I don't. That's why I'm illiterate, guys. I don't read books. Do I watch movies? Absolutely not. I just play games and watch YouTube videos, and sometimes I don't even watch Twitch streams anymore. I do YouTube videos though. I like YouTube. I love YouTube. That's why I'm on this platform. YouTube is like one of my jams. I watched it as soon as I got like access to the internet. That was my jam. And then Twitch came out, and I'm like, I don't like this at all. I still don't like it because of how the system works. But yeah, YouTube is still my jam. I've been watching YouTube since, oh shoot, 2014, around when Markiplier was getting started or getting up in his fame, and PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye and all of them. I was back in the day, one of those guys. And I've been following Markiplier and Jay and the Cub Scouts since 2014. And I've been watching Blasphemous HD. Oh shoot, for a while. Like when he first started out and before all the drama. I'm not old, but I can tell you stories. I can tell you some stories. That's probably gonna probably do that. No, nah, I won't put that on the project, but I can tell I do a story time sometime later. Anyways, that's it. I believe there's no new Sonic games come out. No news about Sonic except some leaks about Sonic 4. They're bringing back the White Sonic. Finally, Ultra Sonic is coming back. So they're mixing the movies with the comics and the video games. Hmm. But that's all the news I have. That's all the information I have. Anyways, also they're making Pepsi drinks for Pokemon. So have fun looking for those. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also remember to be cool. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.